Today I'm fishing at Weybourne on the North Norfolk coast. It's a bit of an experimental session today, having a go with Dingle Dangles on circle hooks in an effort to try and stop deep hooking. But how well these will work, I don't know. They're all homemade, so nothing bought. So we'll have to see how we get on. The other thing is try and braid again. I can see the benefits of it, but I've had problems with it before. But we'll have another go and see how we get on this time. As you can see from the photo, the Dingle Dangle from the 3/0 circle hook is just a piece of leader line with a loop tied on the end, so you can just hook it into an imp or whatever other castanet that you use. And the knots are in it just so when I elasticate the squid on, that just helps stop the squid sliding down, although the end of it will be hooked actually onto the circle hook. And similarly with the size 2 circle hook that I'm going to use with lugworm, with the dangle is that for just made out a bit of a pull cord from a bathroom light switch. Again, the knots in it, so when you elasticate the worm on, it just stops the elastic and that sliding down and the bait coming off. Right, so having a go with the circle hooks and Dingle Dangle, or whatever you want to call them, the 2-hook flapper, size 2 circle hooks, and some decent bloodworm, but quite people they'll be like with a survivor casting. Never tried this before, not with circle hooks or anything, so it's a real experiment today. Right, okay, all set up now. Beach shelter up, so I'm sitting in at the minute, out of the wind. Oh, it's a bit hot. Got all the rods out. Got the one with the circle hooks, this is the Dingle Dangles. One with 2 J hooks, 2-hook flapper, and the one with the squid on, which is an up and over, again with a circle hook and a Dingle Dangle. Whether they're going to work or not, they're tricky to bait up. Never used them before, so we'll see. Also, on the one with the circle hooks on, the Dingle Dangles, using braid. Used braid before and couldn't get on with it, but decided to have another go. So it's all a bit of an experiment all round today, so really don't know what to expect, but I'll go and get them in now. They've been in between, well, anything up to about half an hour, so I reckon all the baits, certainly the worm baits, are probably stripped by now, but we'll see. We'll start with the old squid first, see what's happening with that, and then take it from there. Right, as you expect with the J hooks, everything's gone. Well, on the bottom one, apart from a little tiny bit of a squid tentacle I put on. Apart from that, everything's gone. So I'll get this one baited up again and And from there. Right, okay, braid was its usual disaster. First cast, lost a load of tackle. Can't believe, I really don't know how to get on with braid. I don't understand it. But anyway, back on, had another spool with mono on, so I'm back on mono now, which is, I just can't believe it with the braid. I really don't know what I'm doing wrong with it, but never seems to work for me. But anyway, swapped all the rods, all the baits over. The squid I put back out again because it hadn't been touched at all. The other two were stripped as I thought they were. Well, the other one anyway, because I never saw the second one on the braid. But anyway, it's getting near dinner time now. It's got about 3 hours till high tide. Yeah, I think it's about 3 o'clock time, so maybe sort of 2.5 hours. So let's just sit here and enjoy the sunshine and being out in the fresh air. Hardly anyone else about, which is nice. No annoying dogs so far, because they're a real pain. So anyway, let's see what happens now. Right, been here 3/4 of an hour to an hour. Not a sign of a fish. Not a bite, anything at all. Nothing registering on the rods at all. So I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I had a sandwich and I'll have my coffee and I'll reel in again, rebait and have another go. Right, it's that time again for bait change. Let's see what we got. Haven't had any sign of a bite, so we don't think there's going to be anything there, but let's go and have a look. All there is weed. Right, that's one rod. Let's get the other one. Just more weed. Right, okay, let's get the third rod in with the squid. Just more weed. So I'll rebait it and chuck it out again. Right, the caster's out again. I think I'm going to give up on the circle hooks with the dingle dangle dongle things, because they're only sort of homemade ones. I want to see if we can get some proper ones and have a go with that, but maybe only on the, you know, on the big squid baits, that sort of thing. But I really want to have a go at it because it's supposed to stop the deep hooking, so I'll have to try again. I have to have a rethink on how to do it. But I think when I bring these in, I'm going to put all back to normal J hooks and see whether we get anything from there. But so as far as I know, I haven't had a single bite. It's now 2:30, so it's been sort of 2.5 hours and not a thing at all. So not a very good day so far. Fingers crossed though. It can't get any worse. It must get better. Right, let's go and get the up and over in again with the squid on. Going to change back to a normal pulley pennel with J hooks on instead of this dongle on a circle hook that I've been trying. So hopefully, well, got nothing to lose, have I? So let's give it a go. Got a nice big squid and black lug wrap to put on there, so hopefully that might do the job. So let's get it in and swap this bait over and see what happens. Right, okay, it's 20 past 3. High tide should have just about been and gone, but had, well, no bites that I know of, but I was reeling in one of the 2-up flappers. I thought, I've actually got something on here. It felt like a fish on there. And then of course I got a lump of weed and on the leader knot, so I couldn't pull it through the top ring, and then there was nothing there. So I really don't know whether I had a fish or not, whether it just came off because I had to stop reeling in and I didn't sort of step back quick enough, and that just came off the hook. But I think I might have been just a bit wishful thinking, but you never know. So anyway, I've now swapped over, so everything's on J hooks, no circle hooks, no dingle dangle dongle things. So we're back on normal sort of things, pulley pedals, 2 and 3 hook flatters with J hooks, some with some bling on, some without. All the pulley panel, I couldn't think what it was called for a minute. Pulley panel's got a big wrap of squid and black lug. So just been plain squid before, so we'll try that and see whether that makes any difference. But I don't really hold out any hope, although the bloke from the fisheries has been saying there has been some big bass caught along here, some really close in as well, sort of only sort of 10-20 yards out. So I've been I'm sort of trying in short and then out long, but still, so disappointing. I don't know why, I've never had much luck here. I think I've blanked here more often than I've caught anything, although a few miles up the coast at Clay, and I can't honestly say I remember actually ever blanking. So I really don't know what the difference is and why there seems such a difference in, you know, catch rates. But you'd have thought, being only a few miles apart, it wouldn't be too dissimilar. But anyway, let's keep going and we'll see whether we get anything. Hopefully we will. Well, I caught something at last. A little crab. Explains why the baits get stripped so quickly. Another crab. It's all I keep getting, crabs and crabs. So I think that's why I haven't caught any fish. I think crabs are just nicking the bait as soon as they hit the bottom, hit the seabed. Yet another crab. Don't know how many I've caught. Quite a few now, but bait robbers. Right, okay, just last cast. Got all the bait on that I had left. It's now 10 to 7. So get them in about 7 o'clock, and then it's a case of packing up. Not had a single bite as far as I can tell. Had plenty of crabs though, tiddly little things, really annoying things that have eaten their way through all my bait today, but not an actual fish at all, which is very disappointing. But I've had this here, and I think, you know, maybe this is early morning or late at night type place, so don't know when I'll try it again. But been a nice afternoon, weather's been beautiful, but no fish. So I'm gonna, like I say, give these baits 10 minutes, then I'm gonna get them in and I'll pack up and get home.